Good evening, Magic fans, and welcome to another night of Magic the Gathering Arena here at Epic Gaming. I'm Kevin. I'm going to be leading you through tonight's stream. We're going to be starting off with doing some deck construction. I am a big fan of red-green creature lists, so I'm going to start off by doing exactly that. First off, I'm going to look at all the new specifically creatures from Kelmheim. Just get an idea of what I'm working with. And from there, I'll see what I can work with. That's what I get inspired off of. So Vorinclex is definitely going to be an auto include in any deck now. It's your copies 5 through 8, or however many you want to include, of Questing Beast. It's the new Questing Beast, while we still have Questing Beast. See anything else catches my eye. Let's also open up the craft menu, see what we didn't open, but might be good. Calamity Bear. With Giant Source you control, deals damage to a permanent or player, deal double it. This card seems really good, especially in like a Giants deck. Only a rare, and we've got all of the wild cards. Yeah, all of the wild cards, so no issues there. Quakebringer as well, definitely be one of those cards I want to run in. I also get to run any of the kind of changelings to make this work, so I like that. I'm not seeing much changelings here in these colors. Although green probably has a lot more changelings. Yeah, there's Shapeshifter. That's not that good, though. Exile a creature card from my graveyard if I do naturalize. Not that busted, but playable. Choose creature type. On the top card. I can cast the top card if it's that. Okay. When it dies, deal 7 damage to a creature. Seems bad. This card seems pretty good. Sculptor of Winter lets me untap Snowlands. The Green God does some cool stuff. Let's look at Giants. There we go. No green Giants. Okay, so all we have for Giants are these. Which is fine. We don't want too many Giants in the standard, or else dumb things like Calamity Bear and Quakebringer do crazy stuff. Boom. Alright. Let's go Red-Green Giants. I'm going to craft 3 of these guys. There are 4 drops. I don't want that many of them. So I still need to be able to like play them, do the thing. Can't just assume I'm going to be able to cast them and use them every game. Not this guy. Quakebringer. Let's craft 2 of them. Oh, we have a 3/3 split on these guys. That's fine. Get rid of Giant. Come on down here to... Where's my man's? There he is. I'll craft 2... I'll craft a Vorinclex. I'll leave myself just 2 Vorinclex. I'm just going to start in with the cards. I like this. I like this. 2 mana, 2/2. First strike. And then I can start making dragons. I'm going to try this out as my new 2-drop. Okay. 3 of these Calamity Bearers. Already got my Quakebringers. I do want some changelings in here to kind of make this a little bit better. To make... Let's make my giants better. So to find some sort of changeling that's decent. Let's just type in changeling. Changeling. Okay, let's just see how it's spelled. Oh. Changeling. There we go. Boom. Exile a card from my graveyard. Put 2 counters on a creature. There's battlefield. Put a counter on target creature. None of these are particularly good, unfortunately. Unfortunate. Okay, well. Now I just get to use... Oh, I'm only looking at Kelmheim right now. Turn that off. Okay, because I do want maybe a dragon or two in here, since I've got this Berserker. What dragon is just a fine, like, easy slot in? Kind of like Tear the Peaks. Let's throw 2 in. Okay, boom. That's it. That's it for dragons. All right. I want 1-drops. 1-drops. Well, I need to go through and just grab all the cards that I normally run in decks. So I want Fire Prophecy. It's what? Still only seeing creatures. That's why. Okay. 3 of those. I need the new lands. Actually, those are old, but still gonna grab them. Come on. Oh. Okay, where'd it go? Red, green land. Excited we got these. 4 pathways. And where is my Fabled Passage? Fable. What? What? Ah, that's why. Weird. Nope. Oh, actually, yes. I want to grab. Oh, you're using the Bob Ross ones already. Perfect. Frostbite. Deal 2 to a creature or planeswalker. If I control 3 or more snow permanents, deal 3 in dead. I don't have... Deals 3 instead. I don't have very many snow permanents so far, so probably not. I actually just mono red with like these things right here. What if I just built mono red giants? Actually, I'm gonna scrap this. Oh, nope. Hit done. Save and exit anyways. Yes. Where'd it go? Boom. Delete. Yes. Alright, let's grab this thing. We're going to clone it. New hotness 2. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the Venture package. And the Scoozes. Some Mammoth. Okay. Alright, so my new 2-drop is my boastful boy. Where did he go? Dragon Berserker. Okay. Solid 2-drops. I have a bunch of 2-drops now. I need 3-drops. Let's get 3-drops. What do we have in the way of 3-drops right now? What's a good 3-drop in this game? You are a giant. Okay. Actually, look for giant. Turn off this. Spell giant properly. Bone Crusher, Calamity, Quake. We got Tectonic if I wanted to get spicy. This is a giant. This is a giant. Giant. Okay. Oh, a Beanstalker. I'm not going to be using Beanstalker. Battlefield, creatures you control get numbers. And haste. Okay. Squash. Deals 3 else if you control a giant. Deals 6 to a creature or planeswalker. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut these robbers for now. Add the Bone Crushers back in. Add these Calamities and these Quake Bringers. My 2-drops are stacked at 10 2-drops. I need more 3-drops. So now, clear that away. Go back to 3-drops. Alright, 3-drops. What do I have on 3? What do I want to be doing on 3? What's a good turn 3 play? Or a 3-mana play, even? Harbinger's nice. Be really hard to hit the colors for it. Cultivate might be worth it, since I have such a, like, right now, pretty steep curve at the top end here. Got Questing Beasts, Quake Bringers, Calamity Bringers. Like, we got Bearer, rather. We got a lot of big giant guys we want to cast. So having mana is going to be important. So, my 3-drops are also just currently only have 3 3-drops. Yeah, so I think Cultivate's going to be in there. Yeah, Cultivate for certain. What is a 2 of? Because it doesn't progress my board. It's a pretty slow card. I get an additional land drop off the Dryad. That's definitely a choice. Also pretty good defensive card, but I want to be offensive. I want to be able to hit people and get cards. And that's what this card does. This lets me hit people and get cards. I want Gilded Gooses. This is my 1-drop. Is Goose. Okay. I've got space for... two Vorinclex. Got some more slots. What we got? Don't care about the creature types. I have birds? What birds do I have in here? Oh, duh. Okay, so what's next then? What do I need in addition to this? Let's see. I've got some 5-drops and some 6-drops. Do I have anything? I've already looked at dragons. Let's look at dragons again. Yeah, there's not much in the way of actual dragons that I want. Wait, what? do I have Scorching Dragonfire? That's why. There's a sideboard. Get that out of here. Also, much better sleeves. Cool. And then image for the deck is going to be this boy. I'm going to try that Realm Walker. Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. Green. Okay. So I have 3 more cards. So that contributes to my dragon count. Lets me cast my giants easier. 9 giants in the deck. Okay. What else does this deck need? I got 1-drops. I got 10 2-drops. Got some 3-drops. I have 5 and 6 drops. That closed the count. This closes out the game. This is pretty sweet. I can foretell it. Damage doubler for some of my dumb cards. So I think I'll do that. Do that. Get 1 more card. So let's make it. Actually, let's see what we got. 4, 8. Actually, this is a much more red deck. So 6. So 4, 8. Well, I have 20 lands here. Only 20 lands? Let's add 1. Oh yeah, only have 20 lands because I was previously running 2 cards that were also lands in addition. So let's do that, and we'll cut 1 Fire Prophecy. Yeah. Okay. Giants. Giants? 15 card sideboard is for people who are going to be playing games that actually have when you can play sideboards. All right. So let's throw down. Let's see what I can do. Zero play testing. Let's see what happens. Okay, we got Goose on 1, Mounted on 2 for this dragon. I can foretell this and then eventually play it. And then we got some 4-drops to work towards. Yeah. All I need is going to be... one thing I'll need for later is going to be like 1 more land, and I can start casting these 4-drops, and then everything will be great. Play this Berserker on 2, or I can begin foretelling things. So I could play this Brush Fire, play land, get in there for 3. That's a pretty aggressive turn. I want to hold it. I want to wait. I don't think we need to do that yet. I don't want to lose my food token immediately. Like 3 damage last turn would have been kind of nice, but I want to be able to... Yeah, I guess that would be playing more to the immediate as opposed to playing to the slow. Because now I can play it, they get landfall trigger, attack for 5. Or I can play a 4-drop. 4-drops are really good. So let's play a 4-drop. I need to have a lot of red in my hand. Yep. First striker. I like this guy. He's got a cool looking axe. Like, look at that axe. It's a really ornate axe. 2/3 legendary creatures you control have indestructible. So I could play a land. I can only actually cast a 4-drop. So I want to do this. Oh, it's a little unfortunate. Land, it gets big. I can't create a food, unfortunately. I'll foretell this, though. Okay, for damage. Foretell. Now I can cast it next turn. Exile a creature card from a graveyard if it was exile a card from a graveyard if it was a human. Do effect. Okay. Land. Buff this guy. Actually, I can activate the boast here, so I don't need to do cast spells yet. I can just go to combat. This does die if he blocks. But I get a 5/5 out of it. That's pretty good. And then I still have these that are just chilling. Dire Tactics. Destroy it if you don't control a human. Yeah, you got it. Controls a human. Let's make a dragon. I'm just going to top deck another one. Antheming humans. I like this. Okay, so the question here is, can I cultivate and cast something else? Cultivate does not let me cast anything else afterwards. So let's go to combat first. See what my opponent can deal with this 5/5. I've already used 2 pieces of removal. Excellent. Okay. If I cultivate, I can activate Guild Use afterwards. So I'll get a forest to hand and play. Forest. Land for turn. Go ahead and activate Goose right now. Okay. Opponent is developing the board. They're getting in there. Question now is, what are they going to do about it? Read this, or another human enters the battlefield. Exile a card from opponent's graveyard. Okay. Sacrifice 2 humans, destroy a creature power 4 or greater. Oh no! My dragon! Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't do it. That's fine. That's fine. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sweet. We're bringing the Quake. We're bearing the calamities. Okay. I now have 2 really big, scary boys. What are you going to do about it? creatures get +1. Oh, man. Okay, so this is what he's going to do about it. He's going to go real big. Thankfully, I have a clock of 4 damage a turn. Ooh, actually, this would also... Let's increase that clock. I don't even need to attack. I can sit here and just deal 4 damage to my opponent every... Hey, this is lethal. They have to get rid of... They have to get... Oh, no, they're just dead. They're just dead. Quakebringer. Oh, boy. Yeah. Best new card in the deck. Okay, so yeah. Now that I've played at least a game with this deck, I have a better idea of what I want to do with it. I want to... It needs to do a couple things. It needs to somewhat stall. It needs to be somewhat aggressive on the board during the early turns. I want to be able to get bodies in play to come up the works to be able to stifle aggro or to make control decks have to deal with what I'm doing, deal with what I'm trying to do. Then, in the middle turns, I want to start developing some of the scarier stuff. This hand's insane. And then eventually close out the game with good value. Turn 2, play a Brushfire. Turn 3, play a Brushfire, activate a Fuel Passage. One mana, 1/2. That has Springleaf Drum. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. Each non-land card in their hand has without Foretell has Foretell. Its Foretell cost is equal to its mana cost reduced by 2. On a Foretell card, this gets a buff until end of turn. Okay. I'm going to play this. Play this creature here. I'm gonna play a land. I've got mostly green cards in my hand, so I'm gonna get another green source. Alright, next turn doesn't matter. I have Cultivate to follow it up. And also my opponent's nearly dead. Like, Cultivate next turn is 2 land plays. It's a land into play and a land and then the land I tutor for. And so if they don't have the ability to block, and they currently can't, because none of these creatures can block my Brushfire, except for this thing. That's only when they foretell cards. They can only do that on their own turn. So they're just dead unless they get a big 3-power creature in play. They need something. I don't know what that something is going to be. They need a board wipe. Even just to give opponents -1/-1. Okay, foretelling a card. That's all they got. Okay, well, good games. Thanks for playing. I know I had fun. I don't know if you had fun. You only have they technically have 2 mana available. They can Heartless Act one of my creatures. Mountain, Forest. Put a card into the battlefield, or we'll go to your hand. Put Mountain into play. Forest to hand. Play Forest. Would like to play my Forest, please? I want to play my Forest. Come on. Come on. Come on, opponent. Don't need to cast that yet. Go to combat, attack them for 10, and win the game. You can't block. None of your creatures have enough power. You can't jump block them. Aha, there you go. There you go. Figured it out. Why did that take you so long, though? Like, you had that in your hand for so long. Oh, my gosh. Okay, Liliana.
Every death is an opportunity to embrace you.
Now, I'm sure you're like, haha, I finally got some breathing room. But the problem is that I still have cards in hand. Which means you are dead. Yep, they're blocking all of it. Smart. We're going to kill the Dream Devourer. That's the one that does the most. We'll get rid of this 3-drop here, so that next turn I can cast a 3-drop and a 2-drop.
I have no interest in fighting fair.
Hexproof from black means this and the black spell, this Liliana and the black spells in my opponent's hand will have no way of dealing with Mankaruk's Harbinger. Even if I have no cards in hand. Sir, you're tapped out. Just pass your turn. If you're contemplating attacking, that's just suicide. Okay. Ooh, Druid land too. I'm gonna hold this land in my hand. I don't need it for casting things. It's more intimidating to have a card in hand than it is to be hands-free. This also actually saves me 3 life for when he pluses this Liliana.
You think too much.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, well, let's get hopefully at least one more game in before we call it a night. So it is almost 8 o'clock. That's about when we normally wrap up our streams as well as close up the store for the night. Yeah, I can rock with this. I got a 2-drop into a 3-drop into a 4-drop. I got Fire Prophecy to kind of help finagle with what my opponent might be doing with the board, as well as potentially giving me more draw towards my giants. And it counts towards my Berserker, so I have a 4-drop. Technically, oh my gosh. I have a dragon. This counts as a dragon for the purposes of making me more dragons. New card, they're reading it. They're like, oh, what does this do? What does this do? Do I want to use my counterspell on it right now, or do I save the... Oh, yeah, there it goes. Lofty Denial. So that's concerning now, because they might be playing blue-white flyers. And I don't like the sound of that at all. Thankfully, if all they're doing these next few turns is trying to counter my spells, eventually one of these disgusting late-game threats will get through. If their hand is just like 1-for-1 removaling, Quakebringer will end this game. Yep, they're planning on just only casting counterspells all game. And that's toxic as hell, but we'll power through with the power of red-green Stompies. Where's your 4th counterspell? Oh my gosh, they didn't have a 5th counterspell. Okay. Gotta love blue-white do nothing. Makes for very fun and interactive games. We're gonna cast Cultivate. I'm gonna cast Cultivate so that I can then cast Berserker. Or do I like throw this in? No, I don't want to throw this into play. I want to guarantee that they don't have a way of getting rid of it. So I'm gonna Cultivate. Because if they counter Cultivate, then I get to play the Berserker, and they definitely are out of counter spells, and I can start deploying my big stuff with no fear. If the Cultivate resolves, then I always have the mana. I always have all the mana I need for the rest of the game, and the game is kind of over at that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, like I now have all the mana I could need for this game for the rest of the game. Oops, I forgot to hit auto. Oh well. Yep, you've got yourself a Brazen Borrower. Ah, they've decided that they need to begin attacking. That is not going to work out well for them. Okay, this Sprite, it's 3 mana to counter a spell. 2 mana to bounce something back. So if they want to bounce this back, they can. That's actually probably not going to be that good for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I can do this and something big. So we'll do this first. Do this first. Play land. Attack. They'll bounce this back, I'm sure. They have another Brazen Borrower. That's what they're trying to go for here. Oh, I get my trigger here. Sweet. Okay, get my damage in. So now the question is, do I want to Fire Prophecy this Brazen Borrower so my opponent... Yeah, it has lifelink. Get that out of here. Nah. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, wait. Unless its controller pays. Your target spell is 1. If you control a creature flying. Yeah, okay. Foretell. Your thing resolves. That's a little upsetting, but whatever. Okay, that's fine. Yep, they're just going to start doing this. Nasty. I need to get a removal spell. Proper removal spell for that. Actually, this makes it so they can't gain life. I don't have the mana for it, though. If they have the counter spell. Well, fire it off. Sick. Cultivate. One of each. Put the forest in play. Big boy. biggest boy. Actually, it would have been advisable to swing in with the Dragonkin. Yep. Okay. Mono reactive spells. They have nothing proactive in their hand or deck ever. It's only reactive things that require your opponent to cast spells or take game actions. Their goal is not to play the game. Their goal is to watch you play the game and then randomly tell you no. They have no goal. Their head is empty. Thoughts are none. Thankfully, they don't gain any life. No life for you. I don't leave all of their mana open here because they know I have the damage doubler. They've used 1, 2 Brazen Borrowers. So next up, take 2. Yep, I can cast this with no fear. Go to combat. Declare attacks. They have to block because this is a lot of damage. Yeah, that's great. Take 4. Take 5. Make a 5/5 flyer that blocks your 4/2. Your go. Oh, dang it. That is lethal still. We'll block here. What a punk. What an absolute degenerate punk. Well, that is going to do it for tonight's stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope you enjoy Kelmheim here on Arena. It's going to be a great set. We're enjoying it so far. I have to start here? Okay. These are weird. Be sure to check out Kelmheim for yourself, either on Arena or by supporting your own local game store. As always, thank you for tuning in. We will see you guys in the next stream. That's going to be tomorrow night for another night of Magic the Gathering action. Enjoy your night, and thanks for tuning in.